And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world. It is Bitcoin Ben. Got my coffee. I got my cigs. I got my juice I'm drinking for my diet. And I got my Bitcoin this morning. Yes, I bought the dip. See, I don't look at things the same way that a lot of people look at things. I don't see the Ukraine issue the same way that others do, because I know that Ukraine is just a tool. War for the government is only a tool. It is a tool to announce a shift. When the U.S. announces war, it's basically they've all set up, they've all waited for the green light. Now, this is not militarily. This is, they're all ready for the transition. They're ready for the Great Reset. And the announcement of the war is the green light for the Great Reset. They've used the last 2 years to prepare everything. All right. Good morning, David Scott podcast. Yes, you and I will be talking, and that's send me a message over on Twitter. The war is a green light. It's everybody go. And now we move into the real reset. We're gonna have news of oil shortage. We're gonna have news of food shortage. We're gonna have news of countries transitioning into cryptos. We're going to have news that the blockchain is being used by our enemies. We're going to have news that Russia is using the Bitcoin network to avoid sanctions. We're going to have news that the regulatory authority here in America will need to regulate cryptos closely. But this is all leading to this Great Reset. The Great Reset, mind you, because the target here is not Russia. You have to understand that the U.S. government is not going after Russia. The U.S. government wants to go to war with China. Hillary Clinton, the progressives, they need the final war. They need the war with China to really complete and lock us into this new reset. We cannot allow them to reset the way they want to. This is why I've said it over and over again, but I'm going to make it my mission that everyone who hears my voice understands, get your cryptos in your own possession. Get all of your Litecoin, all of your Bitcoin, all of your Theta, all of your Divi. Get everything in your possession. When we get into a situation that we are in right now, you want all of your gold, all of your silver, all of your cryptos, all of your assets, you want them close and you want them paid for. My wife and I have worked diligently for the last year to actually pay off all of our debt. The only debt we have left is our house. And that is getting worked on right now. We are moving to Florida. We will have a house here in St. Louis because I have a business here in St. Louis. And I will be traveling between St. Louis and Florida. Now, what I also want to elaborate on is what I talked about last night or yesterday with my good friend, Mr. Bix Weir. We have an opportunity and we have an obligation. If we do not create this new world, if the freedom lovers in the world do not create a new system will be created for us. That's why I encourage every single one of you. There's a link under my video. It is a link for the entrepreneur and investors meeting this April 2nd and 3rd. Now, what this is this is a group of people, and I mean a large group of people, who us little guys, what we do is we help each other launch companies in our local area. We help each other launch education facilities, crypto world, in our area. There we go. We are meant to co-create create the world we desire. Exactly. We are working together as individuals, working together to create the world we want. The reason that we have to do this is not something that is a choice. When America was founded, the founding fathers of America rose up and they put their money where their mouth is. If you want to change the world, you have to change the economy of the world. That means you and I have to get together and work with other entrepreneurs and other like-minded people all over the world. The investment group and the founders group, that's what the founders group is. We are a venture capital fund. I am launching a venture capital fund out of El Salvador. My partner in Texas is flying to El Salvador this week. She's looking for retail property in El Salvador for our location of our office. Now, our office is going to be your office if you join the founders group. What I highly recommend for you is that if you want to change the world, you launch a business. You join the founders group. You join the investors group. Like I said, link is under the video. We will meet up April 2nd and 3rd. Food is provided. We will have a lunch and we will have dinner and drinks on Saturday and on Sunday. On Sunday, I know we'll have lunch. I don't know about food and dinner on Sunday evening because a lot of people fly home on Sunday night. The reason we are meeting here is because we're about 2 weeks away from launching our investment platform. The website is called the Founders Group Worldwide. This is going to be a website for all of you guys who look over projects in the seed rounds of the projects. This is going to be, if you want to launch a business, a cryptocurrency business, or a freedom-based business, this website will be your place to receive funding. We will be funding entrepreneurs and projects that align with freedom and cryptocurrencies. So if you're an entrepreneur and if you want to launch a business, but you don't have the full capital to do it, April 2nd and 3rd, come to the meeting because we will be signing up projects for the website. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to launch a business, a cryptocurrency business, but you do not have the funding, we will be having early enrollment for the website so you can get funding for your business. And if you're an investor, you also come to the event, learn about the projects, learn about and introduce yourself to the leaders of the projects. We're going to have a lot of people there. We're going to have the CEO of crypto world there. We are going to have the CEO of an NFT major website there. We are going to have several influencers there. We are going to lay out a marketing plan. We are going to explain where we're at in El Salvador. Now, the reason we are launching the venture capital fund out of El Salvador is several reasons. Number one is it is crypto friendly. Number two, zero capital gains. Number three, the founders group, that could be you if you're not already a founder. The founders group is going to be investing in El Salvador with a mining operation. We will be mining cryptocurrencies in El Salvador because there is zero capital gains on those profits. That mining operation will be part of the funding operation of the venture capital group. We are basically taking the idea of the president of El Salvador, and we are going to use cheap mining operations in order to fund the venture capital fund and make sure the investors of the venture capital fund are hedged against their investments. So this is what the founders group is. We know that the future of the world is hanging in the balance on if we react, if we create, if we are only reactionary. We have to be proactive. We have to literally put our money and our labor where our mouth is. A lot of us talk about freedom and how we want to build this new economy and how we want to live free. As you've seen, living free means you have to have the ability to shop freely. That's why we will be investing in replacement projects for freedom-minded individuals. Think of a brand and then think about that brand launching several different businesses that are catered to and made for freedom-loving individuals and employs freedom-loving individuals. Because this environment they're pushing us into, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. But we, the freedom-loving community, we will be able to create a system for us. I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again. This world is splitting. It is splitting into totalitarian globalism and freedom globalism. The one way or another, the world is now global. Everything is going digital. Our money is digital. Now, we'll have a choice of using cryptocurrencies, or we will have a choice of using the central bank digital currencies. I myself, I am choosing to choose freedom. I will not allow myself nor my future family to be trapped in an environment of monetary control. What I'm announcing today and what I'm saying today, and Lori, if you're watching this, put this on the Founders Group website as our video on our website as people log on. This is a call for every freedom-loving person in the world. We have to create our system. They've got their system. We have to have our system. That means we are responsible to create our system. And that means we are going to have to invest our labor, our time, our capital, our efforts into creating the system. As I've said, if you are an entrepreneur or if you are an investor, and I don't mean a high dollar investor, if you want to invest in crypto projects and blockchain projects at the seed level of these projects, then you need to come to the April 2nd and 3rd event, and you need to sign up your project for the website. The website will be your landing page for your investments and for the progress towards launching your company. The Founders Group. If you're a member, there's only about 300 Founders Group memberships left. If you are a Founders Group member already and you want to claim your one extra Founders Group membership, you need to do it now. Because once they are gone, they are gone. There will be no more certificates of ownership sent out for the Founders Group after we hit 1,750 owners. That's it. The rest will be purely investors or purely projects. There will be no more Founders Group investors in the venture capital fund. That is significant. These shares and memberships of the Founders Group, you will own part of the mining operations in El Salvador. You will own part of every company the Founders Group invests in. That includes if we invest in the Nashville blockchain high-rise. That will include if we invest in the cryptocurrency insurance company. There's a lot of projects that the Founders Group and the investors on the website will have exposure to. And we are not talking about established companies. We are talking seed round investors. We're talking venture capital investors. That's who we are. Elon Musk put out a tweet about a month ago and said, hey, everybody, if you think you're going to make money in cryptos, you better be a venture capitalist because that's who's making all the money. Yes, hence why me and my partners have opened up the venture capital group, the Founders Group. Why did we call it the Founders Group? Because we, along with others, don't know if you read it in the news the other day, But it was announced that, oh God, what's his name? Him and his wife, help me out, chat. He's a real wiry guy. He's actually been in El Salvador for about a month now. Oh God, what is his name? You all know who I'm talking about. Yes, Max Kaiser. Google this. Max Kaiser announces venture capital fund out of El Salvador. Yeah, he's 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 doing the same thing we're doing, except our venture capital fund is for the little guys who don't have the millions. But we, as the Founders Group, we will be partnering up with groups like Max Kaiser's group and Pomp off of Twitter, Pompliano, and his venture capital group. We'll have access to the investment opportunities they'll have access to. My friends, this is a revolution, and you're right in the middle of it. Like I've said, and please do this. We need you. We need you to help us rebuild this world. Join us April 2nd and 3rd in Texas for the Founders Group Investors Meeting. It's Friday and Saturday. There will be music, there will be food, there will be lunch, there will be dinner, there will be drinks, there will be hors d'oeuvres. It's an amazing venue. Click under here, and get your tickets now. If you want to become an entrepreneur and you've got a project that you want to get investment capital for, or you want to apply to get investment capital, or if you want to launch a crypto world franchise, but you don't have the capital, that's what the Investors Group is. So click the link under here and come to the Saturday and Sunday event. Meet all of the entrepreneurs. Meet the board of directors of the Founders Group. Listen to what we have going on in El Salvador. Listen and see the layout of the website. Look and see how this website is going to be a global hub for freedom-minded entrepreneurs and investors. That's all I've got to say, guys. Now, for a word from our sponsor, And those of you who do not have one yet, for crying out loud, get a Calyx Solutions laptop. Call Patrick right now at 702-845-8276 and get your crypto-only laptop now.
Are you buying and selling cryptos on the same laptop that you're using to browse the internet, read your email, and visit social media sites? If so, you're exposing your cryptos to theft. Whenever you're online, you're at risk of getting hacked and having your identity stolen. How would you feel if someone stole all of your cryptos? What would that do to your finances? Guard your cryptos with a safe and secure laptop from Calyx Solutions. Each laptop is set up just for you and your cryptos, and then we walk you through exactly how it works. Don't risk the security of your cryptos. Order a crypto laptop from Calyx Solutions now to secure your crypto future. Learn more at calyxsolutions.io.
All right, everybody, there's a question. Thomas Bell Sr., how do I join the Founders Group? Here, I'll actually make it super simple. Hang on one second. Here we go. For a Founders Group membership, you should call our office at 1-512-877-8577. They will walk you through signing up for the Founders Group. The Founders Group will be the investors and also the entrepreneurs at the heart of this project. Let me give you a quick little overview. A project will sign up to the website and they will request funding from the venture capital fund. The Founders Group members will vote on whether to fund the project or not fund the project. As a member of the Founders Group, you will have a vote on whether we fund projects or whether we do not fund projects. That's the strength of the Founders Group. That's how we weed out the shit projects from the good projects. Is you have 1,750 members scrutinize the project. Look at the business plan. Look at the financials. Look at the project. Look at the team. Look at the use case. Look at everything. And then we vote on whether or not to fund the project. If the project is funded, then it is allocated out capital on a timeline that is part of the plan that was voted on. So if a project is funded, that doesn't mean we write them one big check. No. That means they accomplish their roadmap. And after each level of their roadmap, we allocate the funds for the next level of their roadmap as we go along. That way, if they aren't keeping up or they're slacking, then we address the issues because we want them to succeed. The founders group, that's why I want 1,750 people looking at this. If we have a project that we funded and that project runs into an issue and needs needs like help with computers or like networking, someone in the founders group is probably a networking or computer expert. And that project would hire the founders group member to help them. It's how we all succeed. We help each other because we invest in each other. If you want the freedom-loving people of this world to be the prominent power of this world, we all have to invest and help those people. We have to be those people. We have to put our labor, our energy, our time, our capital. How many people watching this right now have a 401k? How many people here have a investment portfolio that is managed by some other entity? You know that most 401ks are invested in the global healthcare system. We are putting our capital, we are putting our investments into the companies that are killing us. We are investing in the companies that control us. I have friends who brag that they have shares of Twitter and Facebook and Google. And I go, you realize that you're helping the companies that you proclaim to hate. Why are you investing in the companies that are trying to imprison you? We have to remove our capital out of the companies that are attacking us and put them into companies that will protect our beliefs, that will promote freedom. If you look at your 401k and you are proud to hold 100 shares of Google, are you proud of it? Or are you just looking at the dollar amount? What's the freedom cost? How much is your freedom worth to you? How much is your children's freedom worth to you? If you are invested in the companies that are enslaving your children, you're doing it wrong. You have to invest in the fourth industrial revolution is us. If we invest in ourselves, the world isn't going to change if we keep funding the companies that are trying to get rid of us. Please join us. Call 1-512-877-8577. Sign up as a founding member. Put your money where your freedom is. Put your money where your children's freedom is. You have to vote with your dollars. And that doesn't mean voting for a politician. Right now, that means voting for a new world. That's where we're at. All right. I've said my piece. It's up to you guys. Join us April 2nd and 3rd in Texas. Take the trip. It's over a weekend. Drive down there. Meet the other freedom-loving people here. Join the other freedom-loving people. This was our last meeting. Every person there and every person that was on Zoom is putting their money where their freedom is. Everyone have a great day. and pray. You know what to do. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.